In this video, we're going to be touring this 50-meter Heesen SuperYacht, which was first delivered in 2021. This yacht is 499 gross tons, it's built entirely out of aluminum, and the interior was designed by Christiano Gatto. And shout out to the designers at Heesen Yachts, because this is one of the most efficient hulls, if not the most efficient hull in its class. Inside we have 6 different cabins. It can house up to 9 crew. Of course, it's 50 meters in length, as we said, or 164 feet. The beam is 9.1 meters, or 29 feet and 10 inches, and it has a draft of 2.15 meters, or 7 feet and 1 inch. And thank you, of course, to Heesen Yachts for granting us access on board. As you can see, this yacht has a transformer, and this is an absolutely massive platform, which can raise up to get you onto the dock, but it can also lower into the water. And then you also have the integrated steps that grant you access onto the swim platform. And if you weren't aware, Heesen Yachts, they're a pedigree shipbuilder. They're based in the Netherlands, and they're one of the finest shipyards out there. And also, I'm gonna put a picture or two on the screen so you can see this yacht's profile. Guys, we are gonna be taking an unorthodox path on this one. We have a lot of traffic on board, and also the rules for this yacht are pretty strict. This is a relatively new Heesen, and it's obviously very expensive. But as you can see, we have an extremely large swim platform, and we have some loungers laid out. And you can see the transformer, which is the platform that can be raised up or lowered into the water. And here are those steps. Really nice design here. Then we have the steps up to the aft deck along the center line, and we will bypass the aft deck for now just because we have some people here.
From 5 to 7.
But through these powered doors, we can enter the main salon. Now, one really great thing about Heesen, they have their own in-house design team as well, so all of the furniture is hand-built by Heesen. They do an incredible job with the furniture. So you have a mix of customizations between Christiano Gatto, he's a very famous, well-known designer, and then also the craftsmen at Heesen. So every single piece of furniture is bespoke to the yacht. Here you can see the TV on the wall. And this is what the platform looks like all the way raised up. And what a beautiful profile shot of the yacht. And this yacht did win a trophy at the 2021 World Yacht Trophies. And it won in the green yacht category because this has a hybrid design. And then stepping forward, this table, this is a customized piece from Christiano Gatto. And the table color actually can change. Then if we keep moving forward, this is the day head. Then also, while we're here we can see the prep space for the crew. And then this leads down to the galley. There's a dumbwaiter located here. And then here we can see the galley. All your cold storage along the wall. And then there is a door that leads directly back out to the dining room, or you can get through the door that we entered. And as always on a Heesen, very thick doors, very high quality build. And this also leads back out to the main foyer. So we have a side access door, and then the staircase leading up to the Sky Lounge, as well as down to the guest cabins. So through this door is where we enter the owner's suite. It's on the main deck, of course, and this actually has a double office space, so these can be closed off. We have a pocket door right here. Another thing I didn't mention, back in the main salon and dining room, you have floor-to-ceiling windows. And then we'll bypass the ensuite for now. Here is another custom-designed, bespoke piece of furniture. Also, all the carpeting that you'll see right here and also down by the guest cabins, this is also custom made. So a collaboration between the owner's preferences as well as the designer. This room is the full beam of the yacht. We have a little seating area and table over here. And more of those floor-to-ceiling windows. And all of this woodwork, this type of stuff, all the inlays, this is all done by Heesen. We have one closet over here, and this is a good sized walk-in. There's also storage in places like this, but like I said, things are pretty strict on this yacht, so I'm not going to be opening everything up. Just out of respect for the owner and their rules. And there is a second closet over on this side. And then just behind the bed, this is where we find the ensuite. You have a bench on either side. So this is a huge shower. And then of course you have your double vanity. And then the toilet and bidet are through this door. And that timing actually worked out kind of perfect. The party just head back upstairs. Maybe we can follow them around during the rest of their showing. All the way forward on this yacht, this is the VIP. And this is absolutely stunning. I love the color palette on the bed. The ensuite is located right over here. Really well lit. I love the stone that they chose in this room. You have it on the vanity, on the floor. Slightly different lining for the shower, but it's on theme. And then we also have the tub right over here. So because it's the VIP, you get the best of both worlds with the shower and the tub. There's 5 guest cabins in total down on this level. I don't remember if I mentioned that. Here's one of the smallest cabins where we have 2 single beds. And this room also features the Pullman. So you technically can sleep 2 extra guests because I believe the other room has it as well. And I apologize guys, depending on what room we're in, the lighting changes for these bars. So I'll try to adjust my settings as we go. Then across the hall, this is more focused as a kid's room. You can see what it looks like with the ladder to get up to the Pullman bunk. But then same design as before with your TV, vanity.
Oh. Both are mirrored, or it looks like. Is this the master?
And then continuing back, we have 2 more cabins that are mirrored to each other. So these are kind of in between a VIP, but they are pretty big and they're mirrored to each other.
And then the 2 twins.
Great size en-suites.
Pullman beds. Coffee kits on board. And then
And then guys, an incredible feature on this level, connected to all of these guest cabins. If we head aft through this door, this is where we have the built-in gym. So we have some bikes and cardio equipment over here. And then on the other side, even more space for whatever you'd like. And then through this door, guys, check out the sauna. This is a really great size. One of the biggest I've seen on a yacht, actually. And then we're not done yet. You also have the shower. And it only makes sense, you also have a day head right here. And then this space is also connected. If you want to exit out of here, you can get up to the side deck. I really like how they have this set up. It's definitely a fantastic bonus space. And then you don't have to have all your workout equipment out on the decks. All right, so now we're gonna head upstairs. And immediately we're greeted by the day head for this level, and this door is powered. Look at this beautiful backlit stone. And then this leads us into the Sky Lounge. We have a bar area over here, a huge sofa, and your TV on the wall.
I like the black stairs.
And then through this corridor, we can also access the bridge. Here is the dumbwaiter for this level. The stairs, this leads down to that galley area we saw before. There's a side door out to the side deck to get up to the foredeck. And we will go back into the Sky Lounge in a minute just to get some more shots. But stepping all the way forward, here is the bridge. Vertical windows. You have a very commanding and modern helm station. You also have side access doors on each side. You also have the bench seating just behind. And then I'm 95% sure that this is the captain's cabin. We don't have access to go in. Guys, you know me, 9 times out of 10, we try to get into the areas whenever we can, but sometimes you gotta follow the rules. It is a privilege to get on some of these yachts. And this tour was actually coordinated by Heesen directly. It wasn't through the brokerage company that's listing it for sale. So every single time I do a tour, it just depends on the owner. Typically, the larger and more expensive the yacht gets, the more strict the rules get. So here's some more shots of the Sky Lounge. I know we rushed out of here earlier. Here's another beautiful shot of this yacht's profile. Oh, it actually just switched away back to the back of the yacht, but no worries. Now we're gonna head outside on this bridge deck aft. This is where they primarily have their meals. You have the circular table. And this is such a massive deck. It takes full advantage of all the beam space because the side decks, they basically wrap around and end naturally right in the space. And then we have additional seating aft. This is all freestanding. You could customize this to your liking. And then these stairs, these lead down to the aft deck. And I think we're gonna go up to the foredeck next before we go up to the sun deck. And we might run into that same party that we saw on the bridge. There are literally 3 or 4 different parties on board, guys. So I'm juggling as best as I can. But up here on the foredeck, This is a mix of business and pleasure. We have a couple personal watercraft here. And then up here, we have some loungers. And then you also have the crane that puts these toys and the tender into the water. And we have a tender stored right up here. Because we forego the garage in the back, this is where it's stored. All right, guys, it looks like the sun deck is clear. Here you can see everyone's favorite. We have the hot tub. We have some additional gym equipment. Of course, this could be moved back down to that gym, or you could have some extra up here. You have a massive seating area, and then a huge bar to go along with it. We have a Stairmaster, and then some lounge chairs. And from this deck, you get a tremendous view off the front of the yacht. Guys, I apologize. This tour is probably not going to be as long as I originally wished. I think we're going to head down to the engine room next. Then here's a shot of the aft deck that we skipped earlier. We're just going to give you a shot of one half because the other half is occupied currently, but it's mirrored to the other side.
Yeah, it does. Bubbles, if you don't mind.
Thank you so much.
Just watch yourself a minute.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll find it. There's only one door there.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys, now heading down this ladder. This is the chief engineer's office. Obviously, on a yacht like this, you're extremely well equipped from an equipment perspective. There is the infamous Sarah. If you've seen several Heesen yacht tours ago, from a year or two ago, Sarah hid around the corner. She works for PR at Heesen. She's such a wonderful lady. She was hiding around the corner, gave me a jump scare on purpose. She loves to have a good time at work. Things are a little bit more serious on this yacht, but that's okay. Here in the engine room, we can see the MTU engines, and then this door will lead back to a corridor where you have a chief engineer cabin and then some additional storage space, and I don't think we'll be able to get in there. But let's talk performance on this yacht. We have twin MTU 12V 2000 M72 engines, 1,448 horsepower each. Your top speed is a respectable 19.5 knots. You can cruise at 14 knots, and you're looking at a very impressive 3,750 nautical mile range. And the chief engineer was working, so I appreciate him for letting me invade his space a little bit. Let's head back up the stairs. And we'll step out back onto the side deck. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you one more look at this main salon. This is an absolutely stunning yacht, extremely high quality. In the future, we'll see, maybe we can get back on and explore it in a little more detail. But overall, we covered, 90+% of this yacht. Thank you to Heesen Yachts for getting me access on board. And thank you to you for subscribing, liking, commenting down below. All the engagement you leave, I really appreciate it. We will catch you next time.